morning, kids. Welcome to the 5th semester, and I'll be handling the course of Renewable Energy Systems for you this semester. This particular course is aimed at providing a comprehensive treatment towards renewable energy sources and its associated technologies. As you all know that we have been heading towards renewable energy, and in due course, I think by 2040 or 2050, we will be experiencing a complete overhaul of the energy generation technologies. We wish that renewable energy will be heading to our homes, we will be having our rooftop solar plants, and I personally do expect that 75% of the country's generation will be from the renewable energy sources. So this particular course is going to give you a glimpse about the different renewable energy sources which are available for electricity generation, and also the associated technologies. In particular, what are the latest trends in harnessing the power from these renewable energy sources? And coming to knowledges and skills and qualities, let me start with the knowledge areas which I would like to provide you. The first thing is the need for renewable energy, why we should go for that, and the different types of renewable energy and their status in India. And the second third will be exclusively on the different renewable energy sources which are available in our country. So the first two things which are widely abundantly harnessed are the solar energy and the wind energy. So I will provide you a detailed description about how solar and wind energy are being harnessed and what are the latest technologies in them. And next, I'll move on to the Earth's crust, ocean energy, and also the biomass. So how energy can be extracted from the Earth's crust, or from an ocean, or from biomass. And finally, we will be discussing about energy storage systems and technologies. So the industry experts, they have asked us to ensure that you people do have a skill on compute the power generation from a given PV array for a given PV loads, and in particular compute the power which is developed from a wind turbine, and also geothermal energy regarding. You know that geothermal energy is not available everywhere, but what are the difficulties which are associated with geotechnical energy? That one you should be able to identify. And also they ask us to ensure that you will be able to analyze the feasibility of harnessing electric power from oceans and also biomass and their applicability in India. And finally, since we are aiming at energy storage systems, so they ask us to ensure that you must be able to identify appropriate energy storage system based upon given specifications. So keeping this in view, the knowledge areas which I want to impinge upon you and the skill areas which the engineers, the industry experts have asked me to ensure that you must be ready with these skills when you are out of this course. So based upon this, apart from this, the qualities, as you all know that we have seen in the last course itself, I'll be looking upon these things. You must be gaining these qualities: academic integrity, honesty, effective judgment, independent working, and also time management. So keeping this in view, these are the objectives of the 4 units which we do have. The first one is about the renewable energy sources and solar energy systems. The second one is about wind energy and geothermal systems, the principles only and the associated technologies, and how to harness energy from the oceans and the biomass, and finally the energy storage systems. So content wise, unit 1, I'll start with the conventional and non-conventional source of energy, what's the difference between them, and also we'll discuss what do you mean by renewable and non-renewable. So a quick review about these sources of energy and the operational difficulties, and then we'll move on to the solar energy. From here, I'll start with what is actually photovoltaic effect, and next is how to determine the electrical equivalent of a PV cell, and how the characteristics do depend upon the temperature and the radiance, and in particular how to track the maximum power points. There are so many algorithms, but I'll be concentrating on perturb and observe algorithm. And finally, the most important one, I'll be discussing about the applications of solar PV systems. These are the areas which we are finding the solar energy. So I'll be discussing these applications in detail. And in unit number 2, I will go with the wind energy, the basic principles of wind energy, how to harness them, and how to evaluate the wind intensity. This is wind power intensity or wind energy intensity. And the operation of a wind turbine, the different types of wind turbines which are available commercially, and also how to operate it, and in particular the wind power curve. And then I'll move on to the geothermal energy exclusively. It is not available in our country on a large scale, on a commercial scale. But let's see what are the operational difficulties which we do have. And in particular, I will concentrate on this liquid dominated systems. And next, later on, I'll be moving on to unit number 3, where we'll be discussing about the oceans, because we are surrounded by so many seas. Let's see whether we can extract any energy from the oceans. Okay. So the ocean energy, the tidal power, and the different tidal power plants which are available across the globe, we'll see the technologies there. And then one of the most upcoming energy resource is a biomass. A good one which we find everywhere, the biomass. So can we extract energy from that? Even in Warangal we do have this a type of plant which basically conserves the waste energy. So let's see if we are possible to ensure to harness energy from the biomass. And in unit number 4, I'll start with the fuel cell, and then the different types of energy storage systems, the magnetic storage systems, ultracapacitors, and also we will discuss about the batteries also. And finally, let's have a look about the present scenario of energy generation in our country. With this, I hope that by the end of this lecture, you will be able to compare conventional and non-conventional energy resources. And in particular, you must be able to compute the solar power harnessed and also apply the solar energy for your daily needs. And I hope that you will be able to explain the working principles of wind energy and geothermal energy, and also compute the wind power at any particular location. Besides, I hope that you will be able to describe the harnessing of electric power from oceans and biomass, and in particular, explore the possibility of harnessing energy from these sources. And finally, let's see whether you can be able to identify the suitable energy system, storage system for a particular application. So with this, these two are the textbooks which I'll be preferring. I hope you'll be buying these two. At least try to buy this one, PHCAN, or else you can take it from the library. And these are the reference books. And if you want to learn anything more, then you can subscribe to this particular course, which is available on NPTEL Swine this particular semester. And the teaching and learning activities which I do, all the tutorials will be posted in the coursework. The tutorial class, you are supposed to have a tutorial matrix, and the students are supposed to do it on the board. And every week, every one of you should do the tutorial problems in the class and also practice them on Saturday at your home. And coming to the coding assignments, as you have already seen, you are supposed to have 2 coding assignments. I'll be giving you simple problems, 1 from each unit. So it's your choice which programming language you want to choose, but submit them in time. And don't copy, because these are aimed at improving your programming skills. And the next one is the special assignments. Do you remember? 1 CP and 1 CRP. Okay, you should read it in the class, listen to the presentation, read them in the class. I'll provide you appropriate time, 20 minutes reading, and then writing out what you have understood. Do not copy, because these are aimed to improve your communication skills, reading and writing communication skills. And the course projects, I have listed out 5 course projects. Go through the course projects description and the coursework. If possible, try to do at least 1 for this particular course. And the assessment and grading, it has been the same, so I won't be discussing this one. And the simple rules: attend all the classes, read the recommended textbook, and in particular all the assignments and tutorials also. I'll include the tutorials also, so work all of them and come prepared for the class. Thank you and wish you happy learning.